Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the week of March 13th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's get into your reading here. Let's see. Yeah, you have some interesting stuff here. You start off with the Ten of Hearts, which represents fortune after difficulty, so good things happening to you after a difficult period of time. Also an amazing card for networking and going to meet with people, having meetings at work. Also a great card for signing contracts, dealing with anything contract related. It's actually a pretty good card for that. And yeah, mostly a card that says you could get a lot of benefits from the people around you, even, and you could get benefits through groups. I talked about this like in the 2017 video for you, or for somebody. I think that 2017 is a very good year for working kind of alongside people, working with people, and having groups of people that can also kind of help you out as well. So, you know, that message is repeating for you. I think it would be a good idea for you to get into some sort of group, especially like at work, or if you have a business in business. I think that could be very helpful for you. Next, you have the Seven of Spades, internal fears that don't exist. So let your fears go. It's going to also just be a card of separation. Like it can even be a card of like separating just from something in general, like a diet and going to a new diet. It can be pretty minor card. It's not very exciting, but it can also represent advice that you should not be taking. So be careful with advice this week, especially if you are working in with groups. You know, just kind of filter all the advice that comes to you. We still have Neptune in Pisces, and still have some weird things going on with Neptune in general. So you might not be seeing things clearly. So definitely be careful taking advice. Trust your feelings more than anything. You end with the Two of Clubs, very intuitive card. So trust how you feel when people tell you things. Next, you have the Seven of Diamonds. Doubts about money, having money fears coming up. Again, internal fears that don't exist, needing to let those money fears kind of go in a lot of ways. It's one of those cards. Sevens, you know, something that I don't really talk about, but sevens are they always kind of resolve happily. There's always like a happy ending to sevens. Things always work out, and there's really never anything to worry about. That's why I say they're, you know, internal fears that don't exist. So again, don't focus too much on this stuff. Next, you have the Queen of Spades, needing to get started on something. I think this has been a long-term message for you, needing to just jump into something and just get started. And for whatever reason, you might be preventing yourself from doing it. Could be a relationship, could be a business, whatever. But some of you might be preventing yourself from starting something. This is a card that says just get started. Just look at things in smaller pieces. I always think of this card as exactly that. Like maybe you want to start a business, but you're just thinking about it too big. Maybe you just need to break it down into tinier bite-sized pieces, and then you could start it a lot easier instead of just focusing on having like these like crazy major tasks, you know, to do right now. I would say, you know, again, based on the astrology, there's a lot of the stuff that's making us feel very overwhelmed. So if you're feeling overwhelmed with anything, Queen of Spades again says break it down into tiny little pieces and attack it one bite at a time, and you'll be fine. Next, you have the Four of Clubs, card of actually having very stable thoughts, having very clear, stable thoughts this week, and being very, you know, good at just your own thoughts. I know it's not very exciting either, but it is also a card of needing to be careful with what people tell you, and not just accepting things, needing to dig and needing to look at things. I talked about this a little bit in my Pisces solar eclipse video, that again, with Neptune, there's a lot of deception. And we just can't even see the truth. So the best thing to do is to just, when people tell you something, go look it up on Google, go do whatever, and figure out what the real answer is. Try to figure things out for yourself. Queen of Spades, also very independent, also about trying to figure things out for yourself. So again, I know kind of like a confusing message, because, you know, I say, you know, make sure to work with people this week, but also be careful what people say. It's about, again, I think it's about balance. But you end with the Two of Clubs. This is it's a good card, but it can be a challenging card. It can say that there are obstacles to your success, but these are obstacles you need to overcome. It's kind of like a test to see if you can really do whatever it is that you want to do. Very general card. It's kind of about everything that you want to do: relationships, business, work, it can say that there could be some like minor obstacle that comes up in one of those areas, but if you overcome it, again, there's a lot of success on the other side of this card. It's kind of like a test from the universe. It's also a great card for talking to yourself and figuring out what you really want in life, and all that other stuff. So it can be a very good card. Looks like it's kind of like a weird week, weird messages, but could be very exciting. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.